If he's released, he won't be able to contain himself, and he will take another victim, Robin Trowbridge Benko said. He really needs to be in a facility where he can be monitored. Good morning, my name is Jenna Benny, here today is the first native instructive to pose the following proposition that the insanity plea should be banned in America today. We'll be defending the core value of public rights. I'd like to define the following terms in the proposition. America, North American Republic containing 50 states, insanity plea. Criminal law, a plea in which a defendant claims innocence due to mental incapacity at the time. Ban, to prohibit, forbid, or ban, interdict. While the successful use of the insanity plea defense may be rare, its existence imposes an important moral check on the legal system. Specifically, it allows the law to impose treatment rather than punishment on people who lack the capacity to understand their actions. It therefore protects society while seeking to provide help and possibly rehabilitation to the offender. It was his misfortune to live in a dark age that knew not the beneficent insanity plea, Mark Twain. While there are legitimately people who are mentally ill and their crime was caused directly or indirectly by their mental illness, or their illness prevents them from realizing the activity was wrong or legal. For those people, it is a great thing because it allows the defendant to be put into a mental institution or even released, but under mental and physical health supervision, hopefully in a rehab program for the mentally incompetent, getting them on the correct meds and back in their right minds. Prison is not the place for the true mentally incompetent. Legal insanity also establishes a dangerous principle that mental content and feelings are more important than the actions you take, stated by Eric Driston. Insanity is relative. It depends on who has locked who in what cage, Ray Bradbury. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one, Albert Einstein. For nearly 2 centuries, American society has struggled with how to administer justice to people who are deemed to be significantly mentally ill when they commit a criminal act. A person needs a little madness, or else they never dare to cut rope and be free. Nikos Kazantzakis. One indication of the problems of the insanity defense is the variations and permutations in the way states apply the insanity defense. And some experts say the guilty verdict rendered in Texas in 2002 against Andrea Yates, who drowned while 5 of her children in a bathtub, demonstrates the extreme difficulty of proving a defendant not guilty by reason of insanity, even when few doubt that the defendant is severely mentally ill. There are good studies showing that a successful insanity defense occurs in less than 1% of all medical prosecutions, said Jeffrey Metzer, MD, immediate past president of the American Academy of Psychiatry and Law. If Andrea Yates wasn't found legally insane, it's pretty difficult to find anyone not guilty by the reason of insanity. Surely in another state not ruled by the strict M. Naughton standard, an insanity definition formulated in 1843 and derived from English case law, Andrea Yates might have had a chance at a not guilty verdict. When you have a strict M. Naughton standard, you don't get into a balancing of how delusions are affecting your thinking. Howard Zonana, MD medical director of AAPL, said, as long as you can say she knew it would be illegal, the state law demands a guilty verdict. Years ago, it meant something to be crazy. Now everyone's crazy. Charles Manson.